Syrup Apprentice. Pretty hard man to get a hold of. Shaved. 4-day growth. It's my Homer Simpson phase at the moment. Remember this? Finger 64s, finger 64s, finger 64s. I think you'll appreciate that one. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's there. I could have done the sideburns as well, but I don't know. With my trimmer, no expert, so I might make that look messed up. Kind of got that attitude here, rock. Shut your mouth, you phone wearing fatty. Yeah, bringing out the classics. Anywho, it's been a pretty hectic Wednesday afternoon for me. I start at 2:30 and I think that's in another half hour. So I thought I'll just open a couple of these ones, recap and preview the next games. But I'll just fill you in on how the morning's been. So, done the drop-offs. I was taking the boy, the girl. I usually drop the boy off, give him the phone. Just, when I was that age, if I was that age and had that, like availability, 20-minute drive, yeah, I think I'd appreciate that. So being cool dad, I gave him the phone, and then 15 minutes into the 20-minute drive, he realized he doesn't have shoes. He was like, oh. So I'm a bit PO'd there because it's like, I'm not gonna turn around again, put another 15 minutes in, he's gonna be late. So then called the missus and have decided to just buy him some shoes from Big W because I was just like down the road. But yeah, it must be nice. But it was only $20 shoes, so it wasn't very nice. We dropped the girl off because she would have been hell to deal with in Big W. And then, grabbed the shoes, in and out, and then got to the school to get him a late slip. But before walking out of the car, it's like, where's your bag? He's like, I don't know, I thought you put it in the boot. Why would I put your bag in the boot? It's your responsibility. And so now I'm just getting even more PO'd because, I'm just disappointed and frustrated and thinking, that's his lunch. Now I'm gonna have to drive back to the house. That's another 20 minutes down, 20 minutes back. So then that's 40 minutes of unnecessary driving. Walk him in there, call the missus again. She suggests just going to the shop and just buying it. So I've stocked up on it. Had to make sure that there's nothing there with peanuts because there's a kid with an allergy there, so gotta respect that. Just put in a bag, taking it to the lady at reception, saved myself like 15 minutes. It would have been 30 minutes of driving. $2.50 a liter. Like, I had to fill up later on after that morning. And so I've given it and then gone back in the car and I'm like, nah, I gotta go to the gym just to work out my frustrations. So then I've reflected and I was thinking about what I needed to do in the morning, and I put the onus of responsibility on him to sort himself. Like I always tell him after school, make sure you get your shoes out, your bag out, make sure you take out your bag, do this, that, and the other. He's 6. It's not really his fault. And then the fact that I've given him a device, mom and dad actually watched that 60 minutes thing on the digital dementia. And so now they're like, when Aliyah comes, we'll do all this arts and crafts and drawing and that. And then we'll just let her watch YouTube on the TV. So, oh, well, I think it's still, the fact that there's a device there. But it's better per se if she's not controlling just the shorts and just flicking it through. So, they're trying to make a conscious effort now that they've seen the effects that it has on the brain. And so that was just an example of it this morning as well, when he's not really concentrating. It's my own fault for passing the device to him. I'll stop doing that habit. We'll consult on it tonight, and I gotta apologize to him because it was my bad, really. When I think about it, he's just a kid. And if I want him to be a kid who's got love in his heart, I had to show it as well. And he's not gonna know how to apologize if he doesn't see it in action. And that's just gonna be a learning for us. Of course I was frustrated, but that's just because that was my first reaction. But it's not really his fault. I shouldn't have given him that device, so I'm not going to give it moving forward. We could just sit and listen to the radio, I guess. So yeah, that was how hectic that was. And then yeah, just had to do a few things over here. Now I've got these two. Oh bro, check this out as well. Rest. Oh, come on me. Alright, check this one out. This is where I keep the pin. But yeah, it came. Can't even predict it, bruv. And then there's a few other mad cards that I've got part of the box breaks, like this one. They're called Playmakers. So that design is called the Playmaker. And this one is called, I don't know, oh, Etched. Etched. So that's out of 185. The Playmaker's out of 110. And the Gladiator series as well. I think this Gold Gladiator is 140 of them. So yeah, keep forgetting to show you it. All right, the drama with the Broncos. I've got a theory on that. So where do we start? The renaming of the room, like everyone said, it's petty, and it is petty when you think about it. My issue with it is, it could have been done earlier when you said I'm a Titan now. And then just, yeah, if you wanted to do it. There's a few concepts at play there, like it's a bit revisionist history, it's a bit cancel culture, but to me, after, Tallis has, had his say on how he feels about the Broncos, and they're saying he's very biased in his opinion. It's fine. That's how he feels. I feel that having his name on that door, he metaphorically lives in their headquarters rent-free. And so when you pass that room, you just see it, and then those negative connotations of what he said in the media, or, that's probably come up. And I only say that because I remember when Kevin Walters had the Origin squad when he was head coach there, he brought in the coach whisperer to help him with his efforts. And the coach whisperer, I think one of the things he said to Daly, I just recall this, to DC, recall this memory, like it was a few years back when he was captain. You don't mention the other team, so it's not, I think there was this psychological aspect there that if you bring them up, then it's not gonna add anything to your performance. So yeah, living in their head rent-free is my main takeaway from it. And the media New South Wales media love just bashing them just because it's Queensland, it's Brisbane, it's the enemy. I've also got a hot take on that. They will be happy to push out Madge and then try to get him back for the New South Wales squad, because yeah, he was the last coach to beat him. And out of Madge and Laurie Daly, who would you prefer? I think you'd go the guy that's got a better record. It's 100%, it's only 1 from 1, but still. So yeah, there's a bit of synergy in the reporting of all that negative stuff about Madge and the Broncos for New South Wales media. That's why it's a hard watch to, sit down in front and watch 360, which is why I want to watch it at 1.75, just to hear what's being said. And was there anything else? Oh, the Bentel stuff. Yeah, that's sad that he had to go, but yeah, gotta move on. Don't know what happened there. Madge would have to address it or tell when he's comfortable and ready to do it. But he could probably find another assistant coach job wherever he wants. At the end of the day, the head coach has to make the decisions that they feel is best for the team. And if there was a difference of opinion in defensive structures, well then kind of had to accept it, because he's the guy that has to go for the post-match presser and explain, to the masses why they made certain decisions. All right, that's pretty much it on the Broncos front. So it's going to be a tough one against the Dolphins, but I don't know if I can back him, but I still will. It's going to be hard about Haas, but he needs to rest up for that shoulder. And Reynolds is at the 7. My thoughts on that. I think it's going to be an easier round per se to to get, you know, the tips right. But anything can happen in that game. I'm just probably gonna go majority of the favorites because it's, yeah. Like for instance, Warriors over the Tigers because Tigers are missing their halves there. Well, they say Dewey's gonna play, but if he doesn't play, I'm not gonna be too surprised by that because it looked pretty bad on the hammy. And Luai's missing for 4 weeks. So yeah, little things like that. It just feels, you know, Para and Penrith is gonna be a mad game. Para always bring out the best in Penrith, so yeah. All right, we'll start off with the petrol station one. See what we get there. I've seen online some people have put out golden treasures. It's like, phew, how many packets did he buy? Surely, because it's like, I don't know, relentless. Phoenix Crossland, yeah, he's been killing it at the 9. Thinking of getting him for my fantasy team because he's playing full 80 every week. But it'll be him, Sharp, Sandon Smith, and Hunt. So the 2 Fletchers. Newcastle, I forget who they play, but I do like watching them. Tigers checklist. Oh, Racy boy. Probably make him captain for my, at least vice captain for my super coach. Brian Tall, man. 2 kicks, 2 grubbers. Just a freak. Is that Jack Williams? Yeah, he's a dual player. He's probably going to get a lot more time now that it's unfortunate for Hopgood, but you know, the ACL. Who's this? Blake Brayley. Yeah, he's probably going to be the start in New South Wales 9. Mele, man, she carved up in that grand final. She's going to be a massive addition to the Warriors. Sean Russell, yeah, he's been playing it safe at the center. And Kale Ira, another, he's been gone with his defense. I've been watching some potties and yeah, they've really identified how he's one of the strongest defenders in the center spot. They're right. All right, let's see. Checklist. Who do we have here? Mole, he could be a start in second row for New South Wales, but it'll probably be Liam Martin and I'd go Hudson Young. Yeah. Kasi Tohihiku. Oh, wait, no, hold on. 2 cards. Hello. Jamie Chapman. 176, 2006, what's that, 24? Cronulla, Karimba Sharks. Okay. Very cool. Who else do I have? Oh yeah, Billy Smith. 125, 725. Back from the e-scooter concussion. That was freak accident. Yeah, he's a mad center actually. Just suffered a few injuries though. Poor lad. Oh, hello. MS. I don't know what MS stands for. 11 of 95. Is that the Mercury? I know that's a gun card though. 11 of 95. Keen to see him come back. Maybe PNG will look at him for their as a marquee player. Mercury series, maybe MS. Don't know. We'll find out together. Benny Hunt. It's my starting 7. Philip Summy. Yeah, good in Eagles. Oh, true. Yeah, he's gone too. And Lindsay Smith. All right, man. That's it. 13 minutes in. Going on to 14. Pick up your phone. All right, man. Catch up.